Goldsworthy, Senior Producer on Supremacy MMA, developed by Kung Fu Factory, based here in Los Angeles. So here we have Jack Saxon. He's an all-round MMA fighter, and he's going against Tomo, who's experienced in judo. So in Supremacy MMA, we have 10 basic styles, which range from savate, kickboxing, submission wrestling, judo, karate. So we want the player, rather than have hundreds and hundreds of fighters in the game, we want the players to focus on their particular styles and grow with that character. So each of the fighters in the game are actually based on real fighters. Some here in LA, we've got famous fighters such as Jens Pulver, Adrome Labana, and Michelle and Felice, who are female fighters. I'm just getting my ass kicked at the moment. So I'm basically having some ground game with my opponents at the moment. And as you can see, because we're an unsanctioned, unlicensed game, we don't have a referee. And tap outs are pretty rare as well. So what that allows us to do is continually beat each other up on the ground, cause bruises and fight and cuts, and keep going until that player's health is reduced down to 0. So we've got, for each of the styles, we've got about 150 moves, which gives us over 1,000 combos and moves in the game. So on previous, it's just got me into an armbar, let me just get out of it. So on previous MMA games, they focus a lot more on the simulation, where what we wanted to do is focus more on the arcade style. So we're still grounded in reality. There's no super fireballs or jumping around great heights such as Street Fighters of the world. But we still wanted to have accessible controls. So I can punch and kick and do those combos and easily grapple people. There you go, I've just knocked out my opponent. But anybody can pick it up, and within seconds of feeling those controllers can, let's have a rematch here. I've just leveled up as well. Can experience the game without having to go through an hour tutorial and then relearn those controls. We've got an online mode as well, so you can play 2-player online. We've got a skilled matchmaking system which allows players to fight people at their same level. So if you're a rookie, you won't get your ass kicked by somebody who's really experienced. It'll work that out. Each fighter's got a level of experience points they earn as well to get up to level 15 in the game. And basically that enables them to earn new outfits such as new types of gis and new rewards that way. So each of the fighters have got stories, so we've got, and these are stories that relate to those fighters. So we've got Jens's real story when he was a kid and the situation with his father and his brothers and so forth. And it's all portrayed during our story mode. So as we go, I'll show you some of the combos and advanced systems we've got in here. So like I was saying, we've got all these moves for all the fighters, and they're all real MMA moves as well. There's nothing too fantasy here. So as I was saying, because we don't have a license and we're kind of an unsanctioned fight, it lets us have real brutal moves as well. So we can do a Kimura or an armbar, we can actually go as far as snapping that arm as well, or breaking the leg at the knee. Even our judo guy does a throw, and it'll break that guy's neck, So he probably wouldn't be able to fight another day, but in our game he can. So we focused on the fun aspect of the gameplay, but still set in a real MMA world. Oh, ouch. So here I can step around the environment. It's just taking me down. I can transition on the left analog stick very simply. And as you can see, as I punch and kick parts of the body, they start to bruise up as well and show that I've been hitting that point of the body. So we've got on the heads-up display on the screen, you can actually target parts of the body. So his head is red and his arms are yellow, so he has to defend those parts of his body a bit better, and I can actually target knockouts if I concentrate on those body parts. And so the blue bar is an adrenaline bar, and what that allows me to do, if I activate it now, puts me into a special adrenaline rush mode, which makes me a little bit faster and also gives me a larger window to counter some of his moves as well and parry those. There you go, I've got the advantage now. And so it's like a struggle game. We didn't really want to make like a boring ground game. It's super fast. You can transition really well. There's no complicated moves, and it's just really there to have a fun experience. The game is running at 60 frames per second on Xbox and 360 and on PlayStation 3, and it's going to come out in September this year.